Well, hey, thanks for the feedback from yesterday's video, and I promised I was going to have a bit of a look at some of the other villas that are available in a sort of mid to lower price bracket. So look, one like 50 metres off one of the main roads through Legian. It's in one of the older parts of town, and it's sort of not in a dark, long, sort of deep-seated darkened alley, but it is certainly a bit of a thoroughfare, part of the village. So we've got one of my mates spends a lot of time over here. He runs a business over here, and he also lives back overseas. You might know he's famous for his pizzas, and he's a bloody good mate of mine. I consider him my brother. So when he comes over here, rather than rent a motel unit, shut up, dog. He's purchased himself, he's rented himself a villa for the next 2 years, and here it is here. Now, I don't know if you want to call it one bedroom and a lounge room, or he's made it up with 2 separate bedrooms. So he's got downstairs, it's a little, I guess you'd say, a studio apartment. He's got a toilet, a real toilet, and a proper shower. Now he's put the hot water service on, and I think he also put the AC on. He pays a little bit for electricity. It's not much, it's probably about 30 bucks a month if he's here. And when he's not here, I think the fridge was there, I don't know. But so you could make downstairs into a nice little lounge room, and then he's got this lovely little upstairs up here as well. Okay, so she's not the Taj Mahal, but I tell you what, if you wanted a nice cheap place to stay, look at this. Now he put the beds in, and he's got a lounge chair, and he's already got visitors, and I'm pretty sure he put the telly in as well. So you get the bare bones place, but nice little veranda out here as well. AC's working, and so close to everything, but you're sort of looking out, you've got a bit of privacy here as well. No one can really look into what you're doing, and a bit of off-street parking. So look, how much for something like this? Look, the hardest thing is they're bloody hard to come by, and I can't say it more stress it anymore. The only way you're going to find a place like this is to get to know somebody, is to network, is to talk to people that are over here, to find someone who's moving out, maybe jump in and take over their lease or something. But you're looking at something like a couple $100 a month. So that's bloody cheap when you consider right next door is the Coyote Ugly, which used to be called the Davis Brothers. Great sports bar, fun, themed up sort of Western bar that they're starting up with. You've got the Fat Booty, you've got Bali Aussie, you've got a whole heap of bars that have activities and drag queen bingo and all these fun things happening around this area. It might be a little bit noisier, but if you're into sort of coming over here and having a bit of fun, or if you're working late at night yourself, you don't really care if it's noisy up until about 9 or 10 o'clock, and then it sort of starts to die down a bit. But yeah, we're talking about living in Bali on a budget. If your budget's tight and you just need a place to stay, now he's set it up with 2 separate bedrooms. You could just as easily set up downstairs as a small lounge room. One thing you don't have here is a kitchen. So look, most people over here use a little camp stove as a kitchen, for a kitchen, and a bucket of water to wash their dishes. So you could do something similar over here. You've got a little bit of space to do it, or you can go to, like, within 50 metres of here, you've got 2 or 3 warungs or restaurants where you can duck up and grab some rice, or grab a hamburger or some chips or something like that. So if you're sort of more inclined in buying your meals, or if you're more inclined in just doing something a little bit more rudimentary, you can get away with a microwave and a fry pan, really, and maybe a sandwich maker. So you could do it over here pretty easily. You could do it pretty cheaply, and at this is just one place. Most of the places will have a kitchen that's a little bit more of a communal kitchen. Looks like there's at least half a dozen different units down in this area, and I might take a little quick stroll around the gardens. But you've got long to medium term accommodation, people staying here, rather than, it's not a motel as such. It's a boarding house or a villa complex. No pool, but he does have a nice bathroom shower. He's got a sit down western toilet. Most of the places that you'll ever hear me recommend will certainly have proper toilet facilities. And you might have to be expected to put in something like air conditioner, television, and get the electricity connected or something. So to give you an idea, a little air conditioner unit like that one he's got up there.
And the painting.
Yeah, he put the paintings, did a bit of homework and some curtains and that. But you'll pay for something like the air conditioner, you'll probably pay, I mean, I can get them around here, we pay about $250 installed for a small half kilowatt or half horsepower air conditioning unit. So you could put one upstairs, one downstairs, that'll probably sort you out. You could buy a little TV like that for about $160 to $200 brand new. And a nice big bed like this. I'm pretty sure, now I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Damien got these from a villa or a hotel that was changing out their stock, and there's lots of that around. So if you're here and you can wait, you'll find a lot of furniture, a lot of lounge chairs and TVs and units that have been in villas or in motels or something are being changed out, and usually pick yourself up a bed for a couple of $100, even brand new. A queen size bed's only about, I think, $450 or something. So for about $1,000, you'd set yourself up here. Now, he had to pay 2 years rent up front to get the price he did. So the good thing is, once you've paid a couple of grand, you've got yourself a place to stay for the next 12 months. So if you've got that ability, then you don't have to worry about it. If it turns out to be not the place that you want, you could probably sell that lease that you've got to someone else, or on lease it to someone, and get yourself out of it. But I very strongly recommend, if you're coming over here and you're looking to put down some roots, you want to stay for a little bit longer, get a cheap place, even something like this for a few months, and then from here you can find something a little bit more convenient, a little bit more suitable for more long-term accommodation. Okay, well, I'm going to go for a bit of a walk, see what it's like around here, show you what we can find in the local area, and then maybe head off down the road. You can't complain of that. Right next door to Damo's house, to my mate's house, is a restaurant with $15 American or black coffees and $2.50 cappuccinos. So that looks all right. Scrambled egg on toast for $40 or for $4. Beer, and I often see this place actually gets quite a good following. Plus, I tell you what, it's nice and cool in here. So you've got the beach just basically down through there. You've got nightclubs and pubs down there, and it's quite a busy little street here, so you do have a little bit of through traffic, but that's good because it keeps the place a lot safer. And I know the local banjo around here, the police and the local council people keep an eye on this street quite a bit, so it's nice to know. You've got another little spot down here with some food, tattoo shops and laundry. So there's even a little supermarket across the road, another tattoo shop. So within 10 metres you've got about 3 tattoo shops, about three spa and beauty salons, and a couple of pubs. That's all right. Looks like a nice place. To tell you what, if I wasn't all set up and I was by myself, I'd reckon that'd be just about the perfect place to set up base camp at least. Like I say, I think the smart move is to come over here, spend a couple of months in something that's not up to scratch, but at least that'll give you a chance to find something that is. So like I say, a couple $100 a month, like $50 a week or something. That's pretty cheap. So if you had to buy that nightly, it'd be, I don't know, 20, $30 a night. But on a long-term lease, you'll get a pretty much better price. So you got a nice bit of local traffic. Not a bad little neighbourhood. And if you're busy during the day, or if you just want to veg and take it easy, you've got the beach not far down there. It's only 1 block away from the beach. All these nice little rooms where you can get local food. And then you got the party towns. Already we're here at the old Coyote Ugly, where you can party on to wee small hours, sing your life away and have a good time. Overall, I'm pretty bloody impressed about this little place. For a couple $100 a month, you can actually make it look pretty good. You can make it into a nice little home. I don't need, if I came here not needing 2 beds, then I could turn the downstairs into a proper lounge room, upstairs into the bedroom, or vice versa if you preferred. But even set up as just a place, a crash pad with a couple of double beds. You and your mates come over and just want somewhere, or fly in, fly out, to be a perfect little spot for them, because they're only here for a few nights at a time, and they'd probably duck up the road and grab a burger or grab some nasi or something like that, some rice. And okay, so we're going to go through a few different villas. In the next few days, I'm going to be looking at a mate of mine who's spending quite a bit of money. He's semi-retired. I'll tell you his story as well. He's got an absolutely beautiful villa. It's got its own swimming pool, it's private, it's massive. And at the other end of the spectrum, I'm trying to give you a bit of a range of what you can get. And if you go back through their previous videos when we're talking to Alan, the retiree, he lives in a villa that's about $1,000 a month, and that's a retirement villa that's got carers, it's got a beautiful pool, it's brand spanking new. He's only got a bedroom and a lounge room with a little outdoor or deck area, and it's lovely. And for $1,000 a month, I think it's actually brilliant value for money, because he's also got carers there, and he's in his 70s, so he's getting to a point where he might need assistance, he might need hand, whether it's opening a jar or getting groceries out of the car or something like that. It's all relative to your capabilities, to your budget, and to what you're up to. But hey, listen, keep those questions coming, and please keep giving us the thumbs up. The more like buttons we get, the more we keep featuring on YouTube suggestions, and it helps our channel to be able to keep bringing you this content. So look, this was a quick one, a bit of a look at what you can get at that sort of next level up from the bottom level of the spectrum. For 60 to 100 bucks, you get very little. You get one room with a toilet. For 200 bucks, you get a couple of rooms, and a toilet or a small bathroom, but you don't get a kitchen. In this case, you might find a couple of these other units already have a kitchen. They've just sort of designed the internal space a bit more productively. But for where it is in the middle of town, in the party central, and for just somewhere to crash for the night and someone to have a quick shower and duck it back out again, perfect. For a couple of people to go surfing a lot or whatever, you've got a bit of off-street parking that you share with the other residents. And I guess you'd have a little community based here, and hopefully it's going to be a fun community. But I'd say a lot of people that are here have got activities, they've got jobs, they're busy during the day off doing what they're doing, and they just use this more as just a place to call home. Hey guys, well, I'll keep going. Bloody hot day. I'm hoping to go up and see my mate's place, because I want to test his pool. So when I do that, I'll film it, I'll let you know. Okay, see you guys. Hey Damo, quick, just to let you know, thanks for letting us have a quick look around your little house here. I got an admission for you. I stole your last beer, brother. So when you get back over to Bali, you better duck down the bottle and grab a couple. I'll come over and help you drink them. Oh, I bet you're jealous. See ya, mate.